What does my practical parenting course entail? So the first module goes over the principles of behavior because that's your foundation for everything and something I refer back to quite frequently in the course. We're going to go over proactive strategies that you can utilize to mitigate the chances of problem behavior even happening, because there are things we could do so it doesn't even get to that. I'm going to teach you how to ensure that your children truly understand your expectations so that they actually follow them and you're not saying, I told you not to do that again, do you understand? And your children say yes, and then they do the thing that you told them not to do again. I'm going to teach you how to implement and use a gem jar and a token board for those behaviors that are a little more effortful and mean a lot to you. For example, like your child staying in their bed overnight, because sometimes verbal praise isn't going to cut it for those things. And it's not just as simple as saying, here's a gem. I'm going to give you the tools and strategies that you need to avoid public meltdowns so that you can feel comfortable about doing errands with your child and don't have to worry about leaving early because your child can't handle it or they have a meltdown. We're going to learn about how to implement a replacement behavior, so what your child is going to do instead of the problem behavior that they're engaging in, because we need them to be doing something else that matches the problem behavior that they're engaging in so that they can get their needs met. There's a module for children who ask for things using problem behavior when you're willing to give it to them, but they're asking for it by hitting, yelling, screaming, anything other than asking for it appropriately. We're going to learn about how to teach your child to accept no, or when access to something is denied or something's not available. For example, their iPad just died, or for example, their siblings using something. There's a module on what you do when you have to interrupt your child from a preferred activity or using a preferred item, and now it's time to do something less preferred. So for example, watching TV, and now it's time to go to dinner. Or for example, playing, and now it's time to take a bath. If you're a parent who says that your kids don't listen to anything and refuse to do everything you say, there's a module on that. There's a module called Parenting Pitfalls where I go into common parenting traps that we often get caught up in, where we think that it's helping or we're trying to problem solve, but it could actually be making your child's problem behavior worse. I'm going to teach you how to implement consequences so that your child's behavior doesn't change for just a day and that you can create long-lasting behavior change. To give you some helpful information on what to do when your child gets hurt, and also sibling rivalry. And let me know if you guys have any questions or if you'd like more information on something.